Again, a 4-pack of books. A 4-pack. This one is Kidnapped by My Mate. Here we go with these damn animals again. Beautiful Belle and Alpha Grayson is the first book. Damn, this is a little thick. Alright. His Lost Queen is the second one. What the hell didn't happen now? Hold on, let me go back. Alright, in the first one it say, Beautiful Belle and Alpha Grayson. Belle wakes up in Paris next to a gorgeous stranger in a room she doesn't recognize. Sound like she was roofilined. Sound like she was drugged. As she examines the man with the face of a Greek god next to her, she realizes that she doesn't remember how she got there. Was it an innocent one-night stand, or is the truth far darker? She's about to find out. Girl, you need to call the police. What you mean? Police. And I'm taking it a whole lot didn't happen in the first book because this second one, boy, she kind of thick. What happened in the second one? Let's see what it says. I had no doubt that the burn she endured would leave scars. It would not be easy to gain her trust again, but I wouldn't give up until I had her back in my arms. Oh, no, girl, police. Security. Belle fled from her terrible mate and settled in a quiet town in Maine. So you done went from Paris to Maine? How long was he chasing you? However, she can't escape the pain in her past as Grayson stole a special hybrid communicates with her through powerful mind link. Hold on. What's your obsession with animals? I just want to know. What's your obsession with this? With animals. I'm not going to use the B word because I'm not getting my video played. But what's your obsession? Like, what? In Beauty and the Beast, this will make my mind go to this. In Beauty and the Beast, a beast was a beast. I don't care if he was a man, but he was a beast that she fell in. She didn't fall in love with the man. She didn't see the prince first and be like, oh, but that's his side. Now I'm thinking about it a little deeper. So is that what, like, bipolar looked like in a cartoon? Because he was two-sided? Like, or was that like a Gemini reference? Like, what was the thing with that? What was the thing with that? All right, back to the... And hold on. And then it say kidnap. So what's y'all... There's a couple fetishes going on here. With the animals is one, and then y'all like being kidnapped. All right, these books better be good because it's going to take my mind there. The whole time I'm reading, I'm be like, As soon as some shit had me go, I'm going to let you know. All right, in the third book, from childhood friends to star-crossed lovers, Dorothy and Ace's bond is... Now, who the fuck is that? Maybe I got to read the rest of the book and find out. But when secrets of werewolves and dangerous enemies threaten their love, will they be able to overcome the odds? As Dorothy navigates her feelings and the dark truth surrounding Ace, she must decide if their love is worth the ultimate risk. Can their love survive the trials of destiny and danger? All right, in the last book, The Alpha's Doe Part 2. Okay, and then this is the last book. Doe's life turns upside down when she wakes up in the hospital only to discover that her childhood friend Ace is a werewolf. How, yo? How you ain't know that man was a werewolf and that was your friend from childhood? See, this is what I be talking about. You don't really know your friends. They not your friends. All right, I got 8 books to read this summer. And I'm going to get them done. The way my medication is set up, I'm going to get it done.